Right. I think we are I hope you are live right now. Good morning. Hello and welcome back. I hope you guys having a wonderful Saturday morning. So we are doing the Saturday morning cupping session here this morning. So here's the interesting. Okay, it's got a very interesting session. I cannot wait for this session today. I mean, every sessions are interesting, but today's session even more. I have a young Sal joining us this morning. Say hello to everybody, Sal. Okay.
Hello.
Okay. So Sal is actually he is a professional barista in Tucson, Arizona. And how long you been working as a barista, Sal?
For about like a year and
Okay.
8 months or so.
Here, yeah, so again, he is a professional. That's what he does for a living. Okay. So whenever I ask, my friends doing a lot of filter coffee, okay, hey, what kind of water are you using? They say, I use half pack of third wave water. Okay. I wish there's a lot of water, kind of like water packages out there. We got third wave water, we got perfect water, even like lotus water from Lance. Okay. But I know a lot of people use the third wave water. What they do is they only use half pack of it. All right. I'm curious why. Their reason is they're gonna get a better results. Comes to only using half. Okay. But I know guys at third wave water. Shout out to Brandon. Okay, Brandon, if you're watching. They're the one. They spend hours and a lot of research to come up with this package. All right, and the people like a lot of people out there, they only use half at a time. So today, this morning session, I'm gonna put it to the test. So we usually do like we make pour over coffee like V60 or some other brewing method to trying to compare two coffees. But this morning we are going to do properly. Okay, we're gonna do the cupping session. All right, I'm gonna have Sal run the cupping session, and then after we brew coffee, and we wait. How long we want to wait?
Yeah, so we wait about 4 minutes.
4 minutes,
and
okay.
We'll, the coffee grounds will be at the top.
Yeah.
We'll break the
Yeah, break the crust.
as they call it.
Okay.
And then wait couple minutes up to 10 minutes and so to let it cool down so it's not too hot to taste.
Okay. So we're gonna do the proper cupping session here, and then what I'm gonna do is one has the mark on the bottom, the other one doesn't. Okay. So let's find out there, and I'm gonna be using the coffee from Ethiopia coffee. So I'm trying to get a very mellow coffee. So this is just a natural coffee from Ethiopia, blueberry pie, orange, and milk chocolate. Okay, and comes to again, we are going to use the half pack versus a full pack of third wave water. Let's say it comes to grinder. I'm just going to use my EK43. And what else? And then okay, so here we go. So one is half pack, one is a full pack of third wave water. Okay, and you mix that with the distilled water. So as you can see from both angle or both coffee, obviously I'm going to try this. Okay, I'm going to try this cup. Okay, hard to tell. All right, hard to tell. But so this is a TDS meter. Okay, I'm going to show you guys. So this one is about 100 and about 60 ppm, 164 ppm. So this water here, okay, about 90 ppm. Okay, so this is half strength than this one. I mean, plus minus few. Okay, so this is not the most accurate, TDS meter, but close enough. So one is 160, 170 ppm. The other one is 90. So ppm there. So we know it's definitely huge difference in TDS. All right, and then we are going to use the EK43 as grinder. All right, so let's grind some coffee beans. I'm gonna have Sal run it. So what is your plan for that, Sal? Let me grind the coffee first. Go ahead. Your cupping routine. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we're just gonna, if you go with something like SCA or the Specialty Coffee Association, they have like a cupping protocol, and they like to use like 8.25 grams of coffee to 100 grams of water. So it's somewhere around like a 1 to 18 ratio for the cupping here. And then, yeah, we'll wait 4 minutes, and then we'll break the crust of the coffee up top. And then, we'll wait, a couple minutes, 5 to 10 minutes to let it cool down, and then we'll see if I can't pick out the two that have the half strength or have the full strength. Good enough.
As you can see, we have some little accident here, but it's okay.
You can use the
Well,
AeroPress funnel or something.
now we are going to use this. Yeah, we don't waste coffee in this channel, so all right. We do not waste coffee. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. That's good enough. I think we should be fine. We just lost about a few grams there in the end, but not a big deal. Not a big deal, folks. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, perfect. All right. Is the water ready over there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start my timer here.
Do you want to mix them up before?
No, that's okay. So how much water are we gonna put in?
To the top.
To the top. Okay, so we're gonna go to the top. Again, we are doing the live cupping session right now.
I would do more than that.
Okay, slightly more. Okay, so this is a full strength water here. It smells really good so far. So this is a half strength water. Okay. How long are you going to wait? 4 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, folks. Okay, if you're just joining us, we're going to put third wave water to the test. And I know a lot of you are using only half pack of third wave water versus a full pack. I mean, Sal thinks that we can tell the difference in two water, okay? But we'll see. Let's find out here. And then as you can see, so I'm using this is a very interesting cup, by the way. So this is the raw ramen cups, changing colors, okay, by heat activated. So I mean that's pretty fun to use. Okay, Sarah, why don't you turn around for a second here? Okay, why don't you go outside? So I'm gonna mix it up here. Okay, I'm just gonna mix it up. Yeah. Yeah. And then I'm gonna have Sal to do the blind cupping and see. He's going to tell the difference. Okay, Sal, come on in. Okay. Oh, here we go. Again, if you are joining us for the first time, welcome to live streaming. So hopefully, Sal, so what are you looking for?
I'll be looking for cups that are like a little more muted, not as like vibrant acidity. I'm expecting the coffee made with the full packet to be less vibrant, to have less acidity, a little more muted. At least in my experience with water with pretty high TDS.
Okay, that's interesting. So we're gonna wait what, 4 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna wait about 4 minutes, and after that, and then he's gonna break the crust there. And it seems like I wonder the grind size too fine or something. I set a number 12 on grind size, 12 and a half on EK43. So we'll see. All right. So look like we got friends from all over the world this morning. Let's see who is here this morning. We got shout out to Brandon, not the Brandon. Dylan's on, Richard, Justin, Nick, Dave is on as well. Shout out to Joe. And then we have Mickey from I'm Not a Barista. Allie's on it too. We got Kanza is on, also on as well. Jesse, Lee's on. Okay, who else? So we have into something cup. Okay. We got some very interesting YouTube handles. Okay. 4 minutes and 21 seconds. How long are you gonna wait?
So I'll break them.
You're gonna break it now? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna break mine as well. It seems like it's go down to the bottom. You know what I mean?
Could be 2 cores.
2 cores? Maybe 2 fine.
I can't remember. I can't remember which one has it where it kind of breaks itself almost.
Mm-hmm.
We can skim them.
Yep.
As well.
So now he's gonna skim it. Seems like everything is on the bottom there. Yeah, not much. It's kind of like break itself, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, let's move that. Look like Jesse never cut before. Jesse, you have to try, okay? You gotta try at least a couple times. Okay, let's try once, all right? It's gonna be very interesting. Okay, interesting to try. Okay, by the way, if you are, Mickey, you're still watching, if you see I'm Not a Barista as a YouTube name on it, he is the inventor for the Momentum, okay, Momentum hand grinder, all right? Momentum hand grinder. When is the release date? Do you have a date on that, Mickey? Yeah, I'm not sure when's the exact date's going to be. It's going to be very interesting. Hand grinder from I'm Not a Barista. Okay, that one has 2 birds inside, one breaker, and then 1 regular birds after that. So, yeah. I heard that definitely gave a run for the money on the Petra for sure. All right. Yeah, I know Jesse May wants to buy. Put that in his collections. Okay. So we are into about 6 minutes right now, 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Again, you are going to see the, once coffee is cooling down, you're going to see the colors. Okay. Yeah. So how long are you going to wait? You're going to start cupping now, or are you going to wait a little longer?
We could start cupping now. It could be a little hot,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
it'll
So
definitely be easier once they cool down.
cool down a little bit. Okay. So, but meantime, we are chit-chatting with Mickey from I'm Not a Barista there. He said, we are working hard on it. It takes some extra time to get it done. You know what? I want you to take as much as you can, as much as you want. Get it right at first time. Because you pretty much have a one shot. You have pretty much one shot at getting it right. So because there are so many hand grinders out there, right? So many hand grinders. By the way, if you guys are missed session with the Sal last week, well, Tuesday, wasn't it? Yeah, Tuesday, we did a huge showdown. Okay, we did the bracket challenge with GP6 versus Ghostbird from Cafe Sing. Okay, and then the other bracket, Old Gen 2 versus Pitro. Okay. The winner was GP6 and Pitro for each bracket. We went for the final round. The final round was, man, that was interesting because with fermentation coffee with the cone-shaped paper went to GP6. Wash coffee with a flat burr, a flat bottom. Okay, why? Okay, a wash coffee the flat bottom paper with the Piatra. So what does that mean? Goodness, means I don't know. Okay, I mean, what do you think about that? What's your thoughts on the results?
Yeah, I think we'll have to with different coffees. We'll have to do it again. Do it a couple times to see if one of them stands out the most. It seems like, I would enjoy the Pietro the most for very clean, complex wash coffees. But it might be, too clean for, to get all the, the funky flavors from, highly processed coffees. But I'm excited to taste more of the Pietro. I think, who knows, maybe I might like it more than the ZP6. I don't think I've tasted enough of it yet to tell. But that competition was interesting. So maybe I might like the Pietro more than the ZP6 in the future.
I mean, the whole point was GP6 costs only about $200, okay, and the Pietro is like pushing 500, 475 for this particular bird. So I mean, that is a huge, okay, huge price difference. So again, we'll see. We're gonna do some more testing coming up, but we are looking at the top two hand grinders for the filter coffee. GP6 and Pietro was the top of our list. Okay, for sure. All right. I might ask you, do I have chance to get a second-hand GP6? You know what? It's gonna be tough to get GP6 as a second-hand because if you have a GP6, most likely they are not going to sell that hand grinder for sure. Okay, people is going to keeping it. All right. So yeah, I mean just save money and get one. Okay, save money and get one. Okay, so let's try. Okay, so I want you to test your coffee and see. Okay, pick out the. Okay, first I want you to pick out the coffee you like first. Okay, all right. So it's been about 11 minutes, so we are going to try. Okay, I'm just gonna taste this cup here. Okay. All right. I can definitely tell the difference between two already. Okay, for sure. My impression for this cup here seems has more body to it. Okay. Seems more sweeter. But this cup here, lighter and a lot more bright as well. And bright. Comes to cup wise, okay, I prefer this cup right here. I prefer this cup. But this one is a lot lighter and brighter. So, very smooth. Okay, it has more velvety text. What do you think, sir? Well, what is your initial impression?
Yeah, I think this one has a bit more body to it here. This one seems to be more bright, more vibrant here.
Okay, so you can definitely tell the difference. Okay, so
Yeah.
I mean, we are talking about two distinct. I mean, it's not like it's day and night. Okay. I mean, if you are test right now, you know which one is. I mean, you are going to tell the difference right away. Okay. So, comes to it, or which one do you prefer?
Let me do one more.
Okay.
One more sip here. I would say I prefer this one.
That one. It's a lighter note.
Yeah.
So you prefer the lighter note then? Okay. So let me. The great thing about the cupping is you are going to taste every stage. Okay, when the coffee is a little hot, cool down, and the different stage. So this stage you prefer little bright tasting. Okay. So now this one is it's not as bright as you like. It's starting to mute it down once your coffee is getting cool. Okay. I like the, yeah, I got some thoughts on that as well. Hold on. Mickey is having a question there, just a nerdy question. When do you cupping with different grinders like this? Okay, how do you ensure all the cuppers, particles are the similar? Obviously, I'm using the largest flapper I have, right? My EK43. EK43 has SSPs in it. Hold on a second, just make sure I got Carl comes in. He's in it. Okay, so hopefully we have the right sound. Sound is back. Let me check the sound. Okay, good. Okay, so let's go back to the question. How can I ensure the particle size? I mean, again, you're gonna do best you can. That's why a lot of people does same coffee for like 3 or different coffee, right?
Yeah.
To do that. Okay, so
if you're doing like an official cupping, where they're like actually scoring the quality of the coffee, they'll have, let's say they have 5 different coffees, different origins, different farms. For each one of those farms, they'll have 5 of the same cups for each one to check for the uniformity.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way to do it. So same coffee. So if we want to do it right, okay, instead of having one of each, we're gonna have, let's say, 3 or 4, exactly all same cups, okay, but 3 cups for the first drink, throw away water, and then the other one is half drink. So we are going to see, okay. But I mean, the water quality is already huge difference already, so pretty easy to kind of differentiate. At this point, is all about which one you prefer, which water quality you prefer. So let's try one more time here. Okay, coffee is cooled down right now. So when coffee was hot, okay, I prefer this one. But when coffee is getting cooled down at the moment, okay. Man, it's tough. It's tough. And one coffee is cool. there's no a lot of whole lot of difference. Can you tell the difference, Sal, at this point?
A little bit.
A little
I
bit,
think
but
it was,
not as
easier
much.
when it was
Yeah,
hot.
yeah, a lot easier before. But now, what do you think?
I still think I'm preferring this one here.
Okay, okay. So
I still feel it's a little brighter.
so if I'm gonna lift it, if underneath has no marks on it, no mark means full strength, okay, and it has a mark in it, that's half strength, okay. So he likes the full strength. All right. So this is the half. So the lighter, so that's the full. So which means that this is full right here, full strength. No. This is a, yeah, this is full strength.
I don't remember what
Yeah,
what you
it has no mark, so no full strength. Half. Okay, here's the thing, because I thought full strength was a little muted, but it wasn't. It's brighter with the full strength. Right? Okay, because what I heard from a lot of people, because half packs give you the brightness, but not with this test. Hold on a second here. And I need to go back to my earlier footage. I'm trying to second guessing myself here, guys. Hold on. Hold on. I need to go back to my old footage. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to. Hold on a second here, guys. We have pack. Hold on. Hold on a second here. Okay, so that's the full pack water right there. So this is a half strength water. Okay. Wow. Man. I'm surprised. Okay, I'm looking at the video. I was right. By hit activated. Okay, I was right. So. I was right. So. Full strength of third-way water give you that nice clarity. Okay, when coffee is hot. Okay, and the half pack give you more. Seems like give you more body, and somewhat muted. Is that safe to say?
half packet?
Yeah, half pack. So that's the full pack right there.
I think full packet has more body to it.
But that's the one you liked earlier, correct? You liked the full pack because it has a more brightness.
I'll do one more.
Okay.
You know, it's definitely harder to tell as they cool down a bit.
Yeah, but so when coffee was hot,
both
yeah,
good.
yeah, but when I got all kinds of phone calls comes in, but so when coffee was hot, Sal picked out the full strength third-way water. Okay, and then when coffee is cold, obviously it's hard to pick out, but coffee was hot. Man, that's interesting. So I'm gonna give to
Now
Mike
that
to.
it's, well, at this cool, I think it's kind of swapped a bit.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, you can taste them now. I think it's the full packet is more showing. It's like muted. It's like flavor notes aren't coming through as much.
You think so? So that one right there, full pack.
I think so. And also something in the aftertaste of the full packet.
Yeah.
To me, the flavors are a little bit more like kind of mixed together, not as like popping through each individual note, but it was kind of the opposite when it was hot. But then again, it's hard to tell when coffee's really hot, you know.
Because when coffee is warm, right? Coffee was what I prefer. Actually, I prefer the coffee from the hot pack when coffee is warm. But you prefer the full pack when coffee is warm because
Yeah.
it's brighter. Okay, makes sense because at the time when coffee is hot, warm, hot, this cup was much the full half pack was the full pack was a lot brighter. Okay, and then I want a little bit more, kind of like more body to it. The half pack was, okay, half pack has more body to it. But when coffee is getting cooler, they change the complex there. But same time, how many people wait to coffee is way too cold and drink coffee, right? So most of you out there, you're gonna drink coffee it's hot and somewhat warm. Okay, so which means based on that, okay, first strength third wave water is better than half pack. Okay, based on our test. Okay, our I mean our taste bud, right?
Yeah.
But
When it's hot.
when it's hot, okay. But who drinks coffee cold? So
I do sometimes. I like to drink it when it's hot, and then keep drinking it as it cools down because it changes a little.
okay, hold on. Greg say I use a 2/3 of strength. 2 packs makes 3 gallons plus add little calcium. Okay, so Greg, yeah, try the first strength, Greg. All right. And also we talk about what adding the mineral after the fact. Did you hear?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a bonus video right now. Okay. Because we talk about calcium a lot. Okay, calcium bring out the brightness. Okay. Calcium bring out. So this is the calcium. So what's going to happen?
Couple drops.
Couple drops of calcium,
Let's see.
and on half pack. Okay. So this is a half pack right here. I'm going to do a couple drops of. Okay. Then we're going to mix it. And see. Make sure you gotta wait a little bit. Can you tell the difference, sir? So we just add some calcium to it. Because I know people are talking about put the mineral after the fact, okay, not before. So
To me now, it's more dull.
more dull. Hot pack is dull with the
Yeah,
calcium.
With that extra calcium.
Interesting.
From my experience, from what I've heard, is like if you have too little TDS overall, or like very very soft water, and then you try really really hard water, or very high TDS. Typically, I tend to like somewhere in the middle. So when it's super soft water, I tend not to like it as much, and then if it's super hard water or a lot of TDS, I tend not to like it as much. So it's kind of weird that way, because if you don't put enough, it can kind of be kind of dull, and if you put too much, it can also be kind of dull.
Kind of a never-ending tweaking comes to water-wise, because if you're gonna do it properly, just make sure just keep record of it. But this is not an exact science, guys. Yeah, it's not an exact science, but I mean we would just we like just give it a ballpark, right? We just like to give it a ballpark. So again, if you're just joining us, we test half pack of third wave water versus full pack. Okay, and the full pack gives you about 150, 60 TDS, and the half pack gives you about maybe like 60 or 70 or 80. And I mean, it wasn't exactly, but yeah, close enough there. So I mean, it was fun. Okay, I think, but again, when coffee was hot, I prefer the full strength third wave water. But when coffee is cooling down, the gaps are getting close and close. So it's all depends on what you like. All right, all depends on what you like. Hold on a second. We have Levin. Greg is right. I used full pack and then add 1 to 4 to 1 to 5 distiller. Then if you want a little more sweet and less bright, add some copper tap. Okay, copper tap water in the kettle. It's sweeter. All right. So it seems like to me, everyone has your own way to make that third wave water make it better. All right. But you know what? Still, this water is so much better than regular tap water or just the reverse osmosis. Okay. All right. My tap water is very good. I mean, the water in Arizona is horrible. Okay. By the way, it's horrible water in Arizona. So it's a little bit more tricky. Okay.
Yeah.
Because Arizona water is so hard, so it's not the best water for that. All right, I think we are good for this session. We'll be back, okay, in about a few minutes. We're gonna do another session with the Sal this time. We're gonna make some espresso this morning. Okay, I'm very curious about what we're gonna do this morning about the espresso. We're gonna do some couple tests. Yes, we're gonna hand grind Petra versus the P64 Meisenbergs, all right? And then we're gonna try let's try the dark roast, all right? Dark roast, and the light roast and see what happens there. All right, I'm gonna see you guys in about a few minutes. And if not, I'm gonna see you guys later.